All right, let's get to our third division of the evening. This is Women's Known Pro. Our fifth place qualifier with a score of 423 and 15 bonus rings. From Sweden, shooting for Matthews, Ida Karlsson. Our number 4 place qualifier with a score of 424 and 14 bonus rings. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, shooting for PSE, Cassidy Cox. And our number 3 qualifier with a score of 424 and 15 bonus rings. From Little Rock, Arkansas, shooting for Hoyt, Annabelle Moore. Our second place qualifier with a score of 426 and 18 bonus rings. From Edinburgh, United Kingdom, shooting for Matthews, Sarah Prieels. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 434 and 21 bonus rings. From Boonville, Indiana, shooting for Hoyt, Gracen Fletcher. All right, Nathan, so we have our field out there. A lot of young archers there.
Yeah.
Annabelle Moore, 17. Gracen Fletcher, I know, is very young. Just great to see some, you know, the young archers. They're able to compete at this highest level. And then we've got some experience there. You see Ida Karlsson from Sweden. Sarah Prieels has won a ton of things. Cassidy Cox has won here as well as on 50-meter events as well.
Yeah, I was going to say no lack of talent.
No lack of talent. No, there is none out there.
No lack of talent. These girls are extremely good. There's going to be a lot of rings shot here.
Yeah.
If you look at the rings that have been hit, I always like to look at that because it tells you how many mistakes they made. So if you look at Gracen Fletcher, who has shot 21 rings, if those are all 12s and she shot no 8s, that would be 42 up. So that means she shot 4 8s out of 40 targets. That's pretty good when you have to really put the hammer down and go after these 12s. And we see a 14 right off the bat there.
Sarah
on the Swacker bedded buck from Sarah Prieels.
Yeah, so we are able to talk about yardages there. So here we go. We'll start out with Gracen Fletcher on the 42-yard Stan Javelina.
It's a good-looking shot there as she executed.
She's going to take a 10. Gracen is our reigning 2025 Vegas champ, the only one in the women's pro class to shoot a 900.
Oh, wow.
So, she could shoot.
Sarah Prieels with the 14 right there.
Sarah Prieels. That is the 34-yard Swacker bedded buck.
So that 14 is going to bump her really quick to be on the heels of Gracen.
That was Paige Pierce holding the umbrella. Paige was a 2-time shooter of the year in this class. Of course, this year we know that went to Tanya Galantine, and 8 for Annabelle Moore on the 47-yard Gas Wolf.
So that's our longest shot out there, and you know, she was shooting at the upper 12 and just barely missed right over the top of that thing.
Just missed. Cassidy Cox gets a 12 on the 38-yard Bow Doodle Sheep Bighorn. Ida Karlsson is on the 30-yard HHA Lynx.
She did call the upper, but she's just left.
Just left.
So I don't. Looks like Annabelle, Cassidy's going to step above Annabelle. Actually, and Ida will drop. Ida will go up. Annabelle will drop down to 5th place. But we're just getting started, and it's still really tight. So
in this field, Nathan, Annabelle Moore at 17 years old actually has the most experience this year. This is her 3rd shoot down.
Right.
Cassidy Cox, this is her 1st. Sarah Prieels, her 2nd. Ida Karlsson, her 1st. Gracen Fletcher, her 2nd.
Yeah, these girls are, they're killers, as I would say it, X-ring killers. They are dot shooters. They're really good, and obviously we're shooting 3D targets this weekend, so they do not have dots on these targets, but they have definitely adapted to this game really quick.
Yeah. Gracen
Really
Fletcher,
quick.
Vegas champ, I talked to her, and she said she prefers targets. Most folks I hear say, I like 3D better, but she said, no, she's still learning this game. I hope she stays with it because she's pretty good at it.
Well, you know what I've always found, PJ, is when you win at something, you tend to like it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So my guess is she'll like this 3D stuff a little bit more.
For sure.
So,
all right, so Ida takes a 10. And she comes all the way over from Sweden. This is, if she came to another one, it was only one other this year. We don't see her much, but we certainly appreciate her making the trip over. Same with Sarah Prieels coming from the UK.
That's a commitment.
Yeah.
That's a big commitment.
That's not just like me driving from Pennsylvania.
No. So the 47-yard gas bowstrings Wolf.
Oh.
That is a 12,
12 for Sarah.
For Sarah. She is
swinging for the fence.
That's right. Yeah, she just come out just looking for rings.
Yeah.
And going to mash the pedal.
Sarah's a past Lancaster Archery Classic champ in Women's Pro, so she... Annabelle Moore, 17 years old, 14.
Yep.
We know she's not afraid of shooting at that one.
Says, you're not getting away from me that fast.
Cassidy Cox won Fort Benning last year, so she has a win under her belt in Women's Known Pro. And I think that looks like a 10, but not quite a 12 there, Nathan. But
yeah, did you notice that's a little tiny arrow compared to the rest of these arrows here? So I would say that's more like her field setup that she's shooting here, which I don't know if she changes for 3D or not, but a lot of these ladies will shoot a bigger arrow for 3D because it's just got to touch the line. The distance isn't too awful long compared to, say, field or some of the World Cup stuff that some of these ladies do.
Yeah.
But that being said, in this little bit of windy field that we have out here, those little arrows could actually be a benefit to her. So possibly she made the change for being out here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've heard Paige talk before in these shoot downs that she says, I switched to my skinnies just for that reason you're talking about. To beat that wind. There's a look at Cassidy, our 2024 Fort Benning champ.
She's given these girls she's given them a chance. She decided she'd shoot on the other side of the bow. She's left-handed, so just a little inside joke there, but good-looking shot as far as execution goes. I tell you what I love to see. Now, this is just me personally. I love to see when an archer anchors quick and the shot doesn't take long.
Yeah.
If they get into their shot quick, they're strong. The quicker you can get that shot gone, the more likely you are to be able to repeat that type of shot over and over again. So she didn't aim a long time. She got the pin there, and it went off quick. And that's good motion. Yeah. That's good fluidity through the shot.
She's going to take a 10 on that one. Nathan, we're about 5 minutes, you and me, from getting cooked by this sun here. It's going to hit us. So, folks, if we melt off the screen, you'll know what happened to us. 14 for Ida Karlsson.
Yeah.
34-yard swagger-bedded buck.
That's not going to hurt at all.
No. We'll come around to Gracen Fletcher, our leader. 47-yard wolf. She's going to take a 10.
Good shot. I know that we just saw Sarah actually hit the 12 on that.
Watch this, Nathan.
I'm going to say there's not many 12s going to be shot on that for
Watch this, Nathan.
All right, I'm watching.
Watch this.
Let's see.
Another one.
Boom.
Sarah Prieels. Another 14.
That's going to give her the lead. And possibly a drink of whatever's in that jug.
Good look at Annabelle. This is the one I wanted to see because this arrow is close, Nathan.
Yes.
It's right on this line here.
She's going for 14.
Oh,
And that's
just tall.
That's the risk reward here. Look,
Yeah.
now, was that a bad shot, PJ?
No.
That was so close to being 14 points, but the risk was very high. The reward would have been fantastic had she hit it.
Right.
But that's this game.
That's the game.
That's why we play this.
Yeah. Sarah's catching those rings. Annabelle just missed one of
Yeah.
those rings. That's just the way it goes.
And I mean, it can be literally the width of a piece of paper that can be the difference in 14 and 8 points. And that's a 6-point swing.
Hey, and Nathan, we haven't talked about this yet. We're shooting for thousands of dollars here. Let's not talk
Are
just
we?
about titles. This is for money. These are the pro classes. We're shooting for thousands of dollars.
I didn't know that. I would have signed up, PJ, had I known this was for a lot of money. No, that's absolutely. Like, this is just not for a little trophy.
No.
You know,
The winner here, all said and done, could go home $15,000.
That's right. Yeah,
So
Sarah.
that's why Sarah Prieels is gunning for that.
Ooh, that's a good
Those
gust.
bonus
win
rings.
right
Yeah,
there.
that Ida Karlsson let down there. There was a big gust came up.
It looks like Annabelle is just waiting it out over there.
Cassidy takes the lower on the Schwacker bedded buck. That's going to be a 12.
We're losing stuff off of our table here. The wind's
We are.
picking up.
That's okay. That one I don't need.
Yeah.
Ida, I think she stayed
So
10.
talk about unpredictable. If you had come to full draw and then just all of a sudden been almost ready to fire your shot and that wind hit like that out of nowhere, there was no prediction for that. You could have hit a target in the head. I mean, it just all of a sudden, look at the trees in the background there. You can see how much it's blowing.
Yeah, the signs that they're at. 12 for Cassidy Cox. And Nathan, I'm excited once again to come to Sarah Prieels' target. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I don't know what I'm seeing, but if I'm seeing what I'm seeing, that's going to be incredible. But first, before we get there, Ida Karlsson.
And I think this is the wind we're just talking about.
8.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that
just
big gust.
Big gust, long distance, and how do you predict that? I mean, just boom, hit
There
all
you
at
go.
once.
You were talking, Nathan. You can see the trees to Ida's left there. That's not a little breeze.
No, it was dead calm, and then just
10 for Gracen Fletcher. Here we come around again to our leader, Sarah Prieels. Does she have another one? She went 14 hunting again. There's that wind.
yuck.
Sarah Prieels. No way.
Heck yeah.
Another one.
Holy smokes! Like,
Wow.
she must have talked to Gillingham before she started this round because she is absolutely on a tear.
You know, Nathan, in this known distance, I mean, Kyle Douglas will talk about that. You have to do that. You have to be willing to risk that. If you miss, you're going to crash and burn. But if you hit it, you're going to separate yourself quickly.
Well, and then here we are looking at this little speckled javelina that Sarah's on now.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare to shoot at. I'd be just blown away if she shot at a 14 here because, number one, it's smaller than the 12 ring in size. She doesn't need it. She's got a 6-point lead now.
She came in trailing by 8,
But
she's up by 6.
Yes. Yeah. So my guess is here she's going to swing at a 10 or a 12 and continue on with this lead. But you know what? Who knows?
Gracen's on the shortest target, so she's probably going to go for that 14. Oh, no, she didn't.
She did not.
Oh, I wonder if Sarah... I know Paige was looking over here.
Sarah actually called
She
the
shot
upper.
already.
So Sarah called the upper, and she looked like she hit the lower. There's a 14
Gracen
attempt.
called upper as well. All right, let's see. Sarah Prieels, a 10, okay?
Good play.
Yep, she had points to
All she
give.
needed.
I think Gracen might have clawed 2 back, but we'll get to that.
So Annabelle shooting at the Schwacker bedded buck. She's swinging for 14. She really needed it.
Oh,
And she is
Just
just
off.
a little bit high. You know, that looks just about as high as she was on the very first target.
yeah.
The wolf. She was just over the 12 ring. And then
Here's
we got
Cassidy Cox. That That's the long one, that 47-yarder.
It's 8 for Cassidy there.
All right, Ida Karlsson, I believe she went 14 hunting, and I think
that looks good naked eye.
That looks pretty good. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
14 for Ida.
Well, it looked better than that, even naked eye. But, I mean,
it
obviously,
did, yeah.
14's 14. To be in the middle or just touching the line, I really don't care how he
99% out is 100% in.
That's
Nathan.
right, PJ. Good call.
All right, so here's Gracen, our second place, and she called upper. Wow.
PJ, look at that target right there. That's such a good look at
10.
At how lines can get distorted.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you saw that that's a hard call.
That is a tough one. Scott Parrott, our director of the tournament, always gives them every chance. He says, I don't want to take points away from anybody.
Right. It's in unless it's 100%
yes,
out.
Exactly. Got to be clear evidence.
Yes.
And Scott's, if you look at him, has a few gray hairs. He's been doing this a while. So, 490. So, anyone under 480 is out. So, Ida Karlsson's going to finish in third place. Got a podium. Cassidy Cox in fourth. Annabelle Moore in fifth place. We're going to shoot Gracen Fletcher 6 points behind Sarah Prieels. This would be Sarah's first ASA Pro Class win.
Well, after this performance in the shoot-off, if she does not win, I'll be really surprised. But she deserves the win after this. After this performance.
I mean, we saw Tim Gillingham shoot 3.14s in the final, but he had a huge lead. So for Sarah, there was more risk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She was risking a podium. She was risking thousands of dollars, and you know what? I guess you don't come here for second place.
All right, Nathan. So we just saw him put Wolverine in. Explain what's happening here now.
My stomach is getting sick again because I'm seeing this Wolverine. I literally hate the target, but it is what it is. You have to shoot it. So you got 2 shooters left, and Gracen is going to shoot this target first. They set a target out there at just a random distance. This is the last chance arrow. And basically what this means is Gracen has got second place wrapped up. She could miss the target and still get second place. But if she steps up and shoots a 14, that could put a little bit of pressure on Sarah just to have to shoot an 8 to tie. Now, if Gracen hits a 14, that gives her 22 bonus rings. If Sarah hit an 8, she would still have 22 bonus rings. They would be tied even for bonus rings. So they would have to shoot off again to see who the winner would be.
Yeah.
So this is very possible. You know, this is where we need to call ESPN real quick and get those rankings. You know how they like, or the percentages. Like,
yes.
What is the percentage of this win here right now for Sarah Prieels?
Right.
I'd say it's pretty high.
Yeah.
But there's always that chance.
Always a chance. It's not 100%.
That's exactly right.
Which means, so you're saying there's a chance,
I'm telling you there's a chance, PJ.
All right.
So
Gracen.
She called upper. You know, she just pointed to the air. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She didn't call upper.
That was
she just
thumbs
said
up.
she was good.
She's going for this 14.
It has to be.
100%. Oh.
You know what, PJ? That's I misset my sight 5 yards.
I think she misset it.
It's got to be what that is.
She's not going to miss that much. So Sarah doesn't even need to shoot it.
No.
Sarah won.
Sarah just won. That's exactly
now,
right.
Josh may have her shoot it to win, you know, do something cool, but she doesn't need to shoot it. There she goes. She just realized it. She said, whoa.
Yeah, she pumped her bow right there.
Josh Gride said, you don't need to. Here we go.
So let's listen to what Josh is saying.
Yeah.
You see Josh in the background there. So if she shoots the 14, he's going to give... Josh is going to allow her to choose who she wants
Paige,
to give
you
the target
cannot
to.
be the kid. Stephen Altice is you cannot be the kid.
she gets to pick a kid to give that target to. So we all want to see her hit it, of course.
But she's your champion.
She's a champ. No matter what happens, she's a champ. Here we go. We want to see a champ plus give away the target.
Waiting on the wind just a little bit. Maybe the
Why
right
not?
feel.
She got a whole minute to shoot, so it's up to her. She got 43 seconds, plenty of time. Come on, Sarah, get it. Oh, just under it. I'll bet you Josh gives it away anyway.
Well, there's your champion.
There is your champion, Sarah Prieels. 2025 Classic champ coming over from the UK. We love to see the international folks come over, Nathan.
Absolutely. I mean, the more people we can get involved in 3D archery, the better we are. She's been doing this a while, actually. But like you said, she has to pick and choose which events she comes to.
For sure.
And this is one you want to be at. And so she is headed over to get the headset and tell us all about this.
She can't believe it. So she's got the headset on there. Sarah Prieels, what a show you put on here. You're the Classic champ. How does that feel? First
amazing.
pro win.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've been working hard, and Metropolis showed me I could actually do this game, and yeah, it was just a great day. The 14s are so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun when you're hitting them, and you were smashing them, Sarah. That is absolutely awesome to sit back here and watch. So in that moment, obviously, you come into this event about 8 points behind. So obviously, you're thinking, I got to hit some 14s. When you hit a few and you get that lead, you still had the pedal to the metal there. You were still going after them.
Yeah, well, I looked at the field. I thought, you know what, if the first one is closer than 45, I'll go for a 14. It was. I just went for it, and then from there, it just got easier.
All right, Sarah. Well, congratulations on your first pro win and being Women's Known Pro ASA Classic champ. Congratulations, Sarah Prieels.
Congrats,
Thank
Sarah.
you very much.
That was a good shoot-off.
Yes, it was, Nathan Brooks. That was a great shoot-off. Folks, don't go anywhere. We will be back with our Known Pro here at the Classic.